fam, welcome back to Natural Curls for Life. Glad you are here with me for another video. If this is your first time watching, I'm Tracy and I do videos once a week, usually on the weekends, and we talk about locks, and every now and then I will have a Wellness Wednesday for you. So today's video is going to be about interlocking myths. That's right, interlocking myths. There are myths out there about interlocking, and sometimes interlocking gets a bad rap, and I am here to educate you on interlocking and to show you as well about interlocking and how healthy your locks can be with interlocking. Alright, so let's get straight to it. I have 5 myths for you, and I have it written down, so I'm going to look down on my paper. So let's go. The first myth is that it is a bad method and that it causes damage, it causes thinning or holes to your locks. So let's just clear this up. Now you can get holes in your locks if you do the technique incorrectly. However, the holes can be corrected. When I first started, I did have about 3 locks that had holes in them, and I watched another YouTuber. Her name is Bonnets. She has since cut her locks, but at the time she showed how to correct the holes in your locks. So that's number 1, but that's not really damage. It's just a mistake that you've caused in your locks, and you can correct it. Now, as far as the thinning or any other damage to your locks, making them weak or anything like that, that is not true, as long as you don't do it too often. And that is with any method that you use, guys. So if you're using the retwist, your palm rolling, if you do that too tight and too often, then your roots are going to thin. So it's not, something to say, oh, I'm not doing interlocks because my hair is going to thin out. No, it's not. My hair is thick and healthy. If you look at my roots, I have them braided now, but my hair is very thick and healthy, and I have interlocked my hair from the beginning of my lock journey. I interlocked my loose natural hair. So my hair has always been interlocked, and I have not had any thinning. So that is a myth, and that's incorrect. Alright, the second myth is that you don't see your growth when you interlock. Well, that's silly. You guys comment and tell me how long my hair is getting. So that's just another silly myth. You can see your growth from, when you have your fresh puff and you have lots of new growth and you get your hair interlocked, you definitely see the growth. Okay? Alright, so myth number 3 is that interlocking hurts. Interlocking should not hurt. So if your interlocking is hurting, and whether you're doing it yourself or someone else is doing it, that means it's being done too tightly. You've gotten just way too close to your scalp. Now, if you're doing it yourself, you can feel when it's getting closer to your scalp, and you know when to stop. So if you're getting your locks done by a loctician and you're going home with a headache, then you need to tell your loctician that it's too tight and that you need them to go one less of a rotation so that it's not so tight on your scalp. Okay? Myth number 4. It's too difficult to do yourself. Guys, we can do anything that we put our minds to. And we need to stop limiting ourselves to different things. I watched one video, the only video that I saw at the time on interlocking locks, and I interlocked my hair. So I practiced a few times on my last set when my locks were unraveling. I would interlock those just to see if I could do it, and I did it. It is not hard. People say that it's difficult. It's not difficult. You just have to pay attention so that you know which way you went and stay in the rotation properly. Alright, and the last myth, myth number 5. You can't comb out your locks. Okay, so of course we're talking about myths, so you know that that is not true as well. I have combed out my last set of locks, and as I mentioned earlier, I had a few that I interlocked, and I was able to comb them out at 6 months. But I have also seen videos of individuals who had their locks a lot longer than 6 months, and they were interlocked, and they combed out their locks. I actually just recently heard someone say that it's like taking out braids. So yes, you can comb out your locks if you choose to interlock your hair. Alright guys, so those are my 5 interlocking myths. If you are considering interlocking your hair, if you wash your hair a lot or you work out a lot, and you know that a retwist will never last for you, and you want to interlock your hair, then go ahead and do it. It is a blessing. I love interlocking. I have no regrets for interlocking. I wash my hair every 2 weeks, so I don't have to worry about my roots unraveling, and that is my choice. So if you want to choose to interlock your locks, then by all means interlock. It's a wonderful option, and it's no shade to palm rolling. If you palm roll your hair and that's what you choose to do, then it's a blessing for you. So you guys, we have to learn that we just have different choices. We have options, and we choose the option that best works for us. So you choose the best option that works for you, as I have chosen the best option that works for me. But just understand that all methods are good methods. All methods can be bad if done incorrectly or done too often. So just make sure whichever method that you choose, you don't overdo it, and that way your locks will be healthy as well. Alright guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Toodles!